I tell you know, we talked about in the first half. This is getting here. Ireland 82, Argentina 37. If you're Argentina, what do you do at halftime to change things and take this game in the second half?
Well, you learn to stay out of the box, which is what they have finished up the second half doing, and you learn to take advantage when Ireland's in the box. Playing again for a little closer.
You know, that's something that they can wash, rinse, and repeat throughout the second half. We could see Argentina take this.
We could.
We could. It's not unheard of in the world of roller derby.
But that said, tonight Ireland has a fine game out there.
Ireland does. Ireland has been putting forth a very consistent, 90% of the time. I don't have the stats here in front of me. And they've been able to take advantage of the mistakes that Argentina has, and that is probably going to be something we see continued into the second half.
That's right. Ireland has had control of the pack, and they've had control of the speed of the pack, and they have converted things faster than Argentina has quite been aware as it came along. But I saw some momentum there at the Argentina more.
And what we see here is Argentina trying a match proposal themselves, but both jammers struggling to break through. It is going to be Argentina out first.
It's Argentina out there for lead jammer. Ireland.
Start with Ireland only starting off with two of their blockers on the track. It was easy to see Argentina take this one, but Argentina trying to work through the pack and does so on the inside of turn 2 to pick up a natural grand slam.
And here we have Jessica Ramett headed to the box, and Argentina might be doing a repeat of what we saw ending the first period.
This is exactly the type of momentum setter that Argentina needed for the second half. And oh no, a track cut for Argentina as she goes to the penalty box, and Ramett will get back on the track. Power jam now in the favor of Ireland.
Ireland on in the back of the pack. Argentina and quickly picking off number 24 Crazy Legs. Control the pack, knowing how to break out that goat in the back behind that Ireland wall. A short trip in the box. For Argentina.
Argentina. I want to, for the fans watching at home, there is Team Argentina, there's a Sargentina, and a Chargentina.
That's right. Back in the room, I got told Argentina is just called Sarge, so I'm going to try to stick with that. That will help eliminate 1/3 of the confusion.
That's okay. I'm sure our crowd listening will be less confused as soon as I am.
That's right. As soon as we figure it out, we'll let you know. And Miss Vic from Argentina's home league on the jammer line for Argentina. Sarge sitting in the box with a pivot cover.
Zola Blood breaking through immediately on the inside of the front straightaway as Ireland puts up a mass proposal that allows her to break through with a quickness.
A
Argentina
big hit.
Unable to make her initial pass.
A big hit from Sister Mary Clarence. Put Miss Vic on the ground on corner 2, and has just really slowed her and tied her up here.
With a slam, momentum bows down hard, gets pushed to the inside going into turn 1. Does not get called on a track cut, but no pass, no penalty. prevents the 5th point, so she adds 4 more to the score of Ireland for a total of 9 so far as she goes in for her 3rd run.
It's Sister Mary Clarence from Ireland who is making these Grand Slams happen out there, controlling the back of the pack and just making Miss Vick crumple when she hits her. Miss Vick looking very tired. Helmet a little askew.
Skater for currently, as Argentina's jammer still unable to make her initial pass. Whistles being blown everywhere as the jam ends, but not before. Zola puts 3 more to the score of Ireland, and Ireland crosses the century mark here early in the 2nd half.
Argentina picking up 9, but just really getting tired quick with the heavy hitting of Sinister Mary Clarence out there from Ireland.
Just real quickly, if you've been just now joining us, Canada versus France, 244-17. Germany versus Australia, 136-50 versus New Zealand.
That the zone. And it looks like Miss Vick is, I'm sorry, I can't see numbers. Argentina playing defense against General at the moment.
General fights her way through the inside to turn 2. Argentina tried to break through well, but it's a grand slam, a natural grand slam for General of Ireland. She calls off the jam and denies Argentina of any again, and Ireland starting to walk away with this one.
Yeah, it looks like it's going to be that way. I'm really happy with how keeping up. We seem to have score, which I think considering some of the disparity we might see some of the teams here, it's still keeping it a very exciting game.
What we're seeing here is Argentina in bursts is playing at the same level with the same tenacity and skill as Ireland, but Ireland through the bout, and that's paying off in the score.
You can see the packs from Ireland anticipate some of the plays that are coming up ahead. Some anticipation that Argentina doesn't quite have. They're almost at that same level, but it's showing up in the score up here for us.
Unable to anticipate that one as Argentina's Nina Brava has broken through the back jammer, here.
Nina Brava getting bumped out, sliding all the way around.
Ramit also out of the pack. Both girls on the scoring run. But
Nina
Brava,
tried to come in behind Ireland.
Brava calls off the jam, but not before allowing a point by Ramit.
It could have been a lot worse. I think that Argentina pack pulled together and kept Ireland's jammer from getting through.
Ireland's blocker, Wiley Peyote, the pivot gets sent to the penalty box there at the end of that jam. And so
he's starting on the line. And we do have a jam start with everyone standing. A little from crazy skaters on the track. I guess they hadn't realized they had their own crazy legs. And oh, lovely apex jump from Argentina.
Argentina again, the lead jammer. Very effective jammer. It's for Argentina.
Looked like she no points for either team. Blanks it right out. We have 12 minutes remaining in this second 20-minute period.
$10 for venue to hotel searches.
Argentina a little slow getting skaters out on the track. Crazy Legs having a number of trips in the box here.
Wiley Peony also back in the field, jamming for Ireland.
Oh, Sarge with a really nice hit out on Gemerald.
Nina Brava for Argentina. Gemerald on the inside of turn 2. Breaks through to be the lead jammer again.
The pack.
And being sent to the penalty box for it.
Oh. She must have done something. That Ireland is still isolating and pulling way back on Argentina's jammers.
Gemerald catches a hit. Goes down but gets back up as here with Argentina's jammer.
Nina finally had a chance to get through.
Pass.
That's Pippi Strong Stockings out there. Put the last little hit on her to keep her back in the pack, and she's all the way back to the back again.
Nina Brava just having a terrible time to break through. Green adds another grand slam to Ireland's score.
Finally, Nina Brava through the front of the pack. It almost looked like Ireland's blockers took each other out in a twist of luck for her.
Starting to see some aggression build here between the two teams. The jam gets called off, but not before 4 more goes to the score of the girls in green, bringing the score 115 to 46. Ireland.
Argentina hasn't put points on that board in the last 3 jams. And they really need to start to change this momentum here in the last 10 minutes.
Just less than 10 minutes left in the period. Once again, these are 20-minute periods for the preliminary bouts to decide seeding for the actual tournament that will start tomorrow evening.
Miss Vick on the jammer line for Argentina. Miss Vick being the jammer who put 19 points on at the end of the first period. We have a little bit of Ireland not real interested in giving up the back of the pack. Time's on Ireland's side. They can burn this clock as long as they want.
Now we let the jammers go.
No one sits in the penalty box now, and he'll up, and they have been a miss Vick as she breaks through to be the lead jammer.
There was a huge pileup. She found this tiny little 4.5-inch line along the outside of the track to get around that pack.
Ramit also out of the pack. Both girls on a scoring run, but for some points here for Argentina and get the momentum shift back in their favor. There is plenty of time to get back into this game. Can they do it? Can they put it together solidly enough and consistently enough to post enough points to really threaten Ireland?
Ireland has speed that Argentina just is not able to keep up with as a pack sometimes. And when Ireland wants the front of the pack, Ireland has the front of the pack. But this Vick through now for 4.
Ireland is going to have a hard time doing it with half their penalty box. Time as a blocker for Argentina.
Well, and we have Jessica Ramit now in the box too. This is the break that Argentina needs to at least get back up to their 2-to-1 ratio.
Well, they just came off of a fantastic jam there, bringing their score to 50. That low block is going to be...
And it's going to send her to the box.
Oh, it is on Annie. Oh,
yeah.
A big opportunity squandered.
Yep. She did. In the box.
That's a tough break right there.
It's her first time on the jammer line. I have to say, though, it must be really exciting to be on the jammer line at World Cup, no matter where you come from.
I tell you, I don't know how these girls stay so calm, cool, and collected, no matter where you are. As intense this is with a full house of fans across 2 different tracks after flying in and everything else. They're doing a fantastic job.
Sarge from the Windy City Rollers here, giving Jessica Rammond a heck of a time at the back of the pack and keeping her scoreless.
First double zero team.
That's true. It's 4 points from the last jam. Just got up here for last time, but a nice showing for Eni, her first time out there as on the jammer line.
It was.
With a lot of help from her pack.
Crow Jane back on the line.
Again.
A little while since we've seen her.
And Miss Vic. Been seeing Miss Vic a lot.
We have Miss Vic doing it time. She's going to be out through the outside of the front straightaway with a quickness to be the lead jammer.
There was no pack there as Sinister put Miss Vic on the floor, so we're watching Sinister go to the box for that. But Miss Vic getting lapped. And just nothing but trouble from that back of pack from Ireland.
Ireland may be down 1 blocker, but Argentina is down 2.
Yeah,
with Argentina and Mackey still sitting in the penalty box.
Argentina's blockers that are out there, Hitter and Nina Brava, not really playing offense and helping their jammer at this moment when they have a chance. They're deciding to continue to hold the front of the pack.
We're going to see someone go to the penalty box. I believe it's going to be, it is Miss Vic for a back block minor, but it's her 4th minor. So a power jam for Ireland in the hands of Crow Jane.
Looking really tired as she comes to the box.
Very slowly goes to the penalty box. And that's just going to add more time to the power jam for Ireland.
Argentina single-handedly running the back of the pack. Watches back. Maki single-handedly sending her back to the back of the pack. Great cycling and blocking, but Ireland breaking the pack. They're a little bit.
Some of the differences between the play that we see at the top levels within, say, the WFTDA Championship.
Yes.
And here, like, for example, Crow needing to come back behind the pack, came back behind her pack as well, even though they were separated. Her pack saying, no, just in front of the opposing pack.
Well, when there is no pack, you do have to come in behind the last skater.
But at that time, there wasn't.
Oh, okay.
No pack. There wasn't until later.
It's very confusing as by Hinkley Productions. They've been working with Derby News Network to bring you this bout and all the other bouts here at World Cup.
That's right. In fact, you can pick up DVDs of all the bouts. They are for sale at RollerDerbyWorldCup.com.
I think I'm going to pick a few of those up myself. What about you, Late Night?
I believe I'm going to pick up a set, at least all of the ones that feature roller derby, which I believe is going to be all of them.
Every single one.
That will be exciting.
I'm excited. One thing the DVD queue is the end right here.
It is entrancing, to say the least. That when I arrived here, there was 2 hours at least, 2.5 hours before the first bout was going to start, and there was a massive line, a long line of people waiting to get in.
And TV crews from all over, outside interviewing people. TV crews in here interviewing people.
We've got less than 4 minutes left in this bout. Ireland leads Argentina 145-50.
Miss Vic starting this jam. The penalty she has just released as Ireland takes lead.
Just a quick update. If you're watching this bout, the other bout going on right now, USA versus New Zealand, which is still in the first half, 158-0.
1-0. And decides to call it off and give Miss Vic a break. Miss Vic never got through the pack.
She did not. Sarge and Chargentina. Sargentina and Chargentina. Both sit in the penalty box, both as blockers for Argentina.
And Argent and Sarge had success.
Both offensively and defensively. So to have both of them sit in the penalty box is a massive hurt on Argentina right now.
Yeah, exactly. And I think Miss Vic might be taking a break for once. She looked pretty tired here after that last jam. We have Aragnino out there jamming for her first time.
Aragnio, I believe. There you go.
Thank you very much, Aragnio.
It is, but it is not Aragnio breaking through. It is going to be Ireland. Breaks through for another grand slam. 5 more points for Ireland as they bring the score to 155 against 50. Ireland now leads by a cool 100 points.
Aragnio looking tiny next to Bad Faster.
Some people looking for a low block, and others looking for a back block, but no penalty called either way.
Just about no resistance coming through the pack there for General.
159 to the 2. And
another bout on this, 2 more bouts on this track.
Yes.
Ending at 9 o'clock with the big exhibition bout of the Stars versus Stripes, the big USA exhibition bout right here on this track.
Team USA versus Team USA. You definitely want to watch that one. That was going to be very exciting. This crowd, that's why I love how his acting. You know, just 2 points difference.
There is 2 points difference, but not really.
No.
But yes.
But it's about the two teams getting together, not so much what the score is here.
And Argentina picks up 1 before the 4th whistle blows. I think she went through sideways and upside down, right on the inside line.
Incredible. We've got time for another bout. The crowd has loved this bout. They think that Ireland and Argentina has given them. And most of these teams are going to play 3 times just in the prelims before the actual tournament.
That's right. And then when we get to the actual tournament, these periods turn to 30 minutes.
Yes.
Here we have Eni on the jammer line for her 2nd time.
And it goes Zola Blood for Ireland. Ireland in the green, Argentina in the black. The period clock comes to an end. This jam will continue through the end of the natural jam, but the period is over.
Ireland doing a fantastic job of burning and bridging to burn that clock. This is all going to be about who gets lead. She's going to play this jam. She could call it, but I think the energy here says skate.
I think you're right. They've got nothing left right now. Ireland has won this one. As Zola Blood calls off the jam.
Picked up another 2 points there.
164 the final final as Ireland just consistently puts on jam after jam to win this 3rd preliminary bout.
Experience really worked for them that night. It really did.
It really has. We'll see how it continues the next.
And later in this tournament.
We will.
Am I correct about that?
We'll see. USA versus New Zealand is going on track 2 right now, which New Zealand current score 203-0, and I think that's still in the first half. I'll have to check on that. That's a bit brutal. Up next here on track 1, Brazil versus Sweden. And I know Brazil very excited to be here. I've talked to the Brazil girls. I'm excited to watch that bout. On track, and then of course USA.
I think a lot of people around the world are going to be tuning into that USA versus USA.
I think they will. And of course, more preliminary bouts tomorrow, and then the start of the actual World Cup tournament here, live in Toronto, Canada.
Yes.